Okay, we're back to continue what we started yesterday. I had to do two parties yesterday, and I started this game I think around 10 o'clock in the morning, and I started running out of time. So I had to pause it and continue it now, and I'll give you a little bit of a recap of what was going on in the game. And this is the 96 Florida Marlins. This was K.BROWN. K.BROWN had a 1.89 ERA during that season. So he represented the Florida team. And for the Chicago White Sox, it would be J.HORLEN. He was 13-9 with a 1.88 ERA. So both of these guys went at it. And the very first inning, the White Sox went down very easily, and the Marlins got two hits off their leadoff and second man, Devon White, Burris, and White singled, and White tripled him home. I'm sorry, he was caught stealing. My apologies. Then White tripled, and Sheffield was basically pitched around and given a walk to first base. But Conine hit a long fly ball to left field with one out and got White home on a sacrifice fly. The game remained that way until the top of the fourth inning when Chicago got going, and Nicholson was hit by a pitch by Brown, and he received first base. Then the shortstop Henson, he also tripled, and he drove in Hanson from first base, and that was a 1-1 tie. With the infield back, Cunningham grounded the ball to second base, and that scored Hanson from third, and Chicago led the game 2-1. And nothing really happened. Weiss singled, stole a base. Again, McNulty was hit by a pitch. Second batter to get hit in that inning, and that set up first and second. And HORLEN still one out. A sacrifice, both runners over, the second and third. And Don Buford grounded out to short to end the inning, and Chicago led 2-1 in the fourth inning. Nothing really happened until Miami, top of the ninth inning, and Conine again with a second RBI led off the inning with a solo shot, and that tied the game at 2-2. And here we are, we're going to the top of the 12th inning, and we got a 2-2 game with Chicago batting in the top of the 12th, and it's going to be Floyd Robinson leading it off for the Chicago White Sox, and we're about to get underway here. My scorecard only has 12 innings, so I'm wondering if it's going to happen here. In this tournament, I know I had another tie as soon as I could pull it up, and I got it here. Let me see, who was it? There was another tie. Bullpen. I don't have it written down, but I know I had another tie, and that game went into extra innings too. But here we go. Rob Nen is on the bump again. He came in the top of the 10th. So he pitched the 11th. He has not given up a hit. He has 2 relief innings, so I believe he can go another one. And he will be going another one. I think he could go as long as he doesn't fatigue out with hits and walks. So let's see, since he came in, he gave up 1 hit. And that's about it. So here we go. Floyd Robinson, the left-hand batter, Robinson in this game is 2 for 5 with a pair of singles. Robian looks in, gets assigned by Charlie Johnson, and here comes the pitch to start the 12th inning. And this is a 6-8 from the left side, and that's going to be a Yen strikeout again. So that is number 5, and that's looking on Floyd. Rob Yen is a pretty tough customer when it comes to relief pitching. Here comes Mike Hirschberger. Mike Hirschberger is also 1 for 5 in the game. Grounded out his last time up. Yen looks in and gets a sign. And he delivers that a 3-11 from the right side. 3-11 is a upward triangle. 1 to 3 is going to be a single. 10 is going to be lined right out to short. And that'll take care of Nicholson, and that's Hirschberger rather, and that's 2 down. Here comes Dave Nicholson, and Nicholson is 0 for 3, hit by a pitch, and he walked with 2 down here in the 12th inning. Rob Yen looks in, gets the sign, and Nicholson will be that 1 column. And that'll count, subject to change, and here comes low. And it's a 2-3 from the right side, and that's going to be ball 4. So it's a 2-out walk. And that puts Nicholson on. He's not a threat to steal. They're not going to hold him. So that'll take care of that. And Ron Hansen is going to be coming up. Hansen is 1 for 4 with a walk and a right-hand batter. You would need a 3 column. That's a foul tip. And pitch. There you go, 6 to 7 on Yen's card, and it's 6-7 is a called strike 3, and that'll do it. Yen's picked up his 6th strikeout. And we are done here in the 12th. No runs, no hits. There was a man left on, no errors, and we have played 11.5. We go to the bottom of the 12th. We got a 2-2 game. No hits. All right. All right, so that takes care of that. Okay, we go to the bottom of the 12th inning. Hoyt Wilhelm is on the mound. Hoyt came in the bottom of the 10th as well, and he has a 1-2-3 inning in the 10th, a 1-2-3 inning in the 11th. His endurance is pretty good right now, and here we go. We're gonna start it off with Terry Pendleton. Terry Pendleton is 1 for 4 in the game. He grounded out to second base his first time up. That's a foul tip. And here we go. And that's a 5-4. Left side, 5-4, and that's going to be a catcher's X. And let's see what this is going to be. McNerney is a 3 through 6. So he's a 3 and a 6. I'm really sloppy with this handwriting on the catcher. All right, so he's a 3 through 6. Let's roll the die here and let's see what happens. Pendleton, McNerney, it's a 4, so 3-14. Well, we can't give up a hit, so let's look at the catcher's chart. So he is a 3 and a 14, so it's a pop out. And error range is in 6, 7, 8. And he is a 6, so there's no 8. So there's no error. It's a pop out to the catcher. And there's 1 down. All right, it's going to be Greg Colburn. He is 0 for 4 in the game. Struck out his last time up. Charlie Johnson on deck. We're in the bottom of the 12th. You're watching Saturday night at the ballpark. It was a pre-recorded game from yesterday, and we winded up in a tie, and I had to go do 2 pizza jobs, so I had to hold the game up until right now, and we are in Florida. And here comes the pitch by Hoyt Wilhelm, and that's a 3-3 from the right side. It's a ground ball to the right side, picked up by the first baseman, Cunningham. He'll race to the bag, he'll take it himself, and that's going to be second out. So 2 away, and here comes Charlie Johnson. And he's a 1-1. I thought so. How am I reading that? He's a 1-1. Oh yeah, 1-1. Oh, it was on there. What am I talking about? Okay. All right, so there's 2 down now. And the batter is Johnson. He's 0 for 4 in the game. Hoyt looks in, gets a sign, and he delivers, and that's going to be a 5-8 from the right side. X-play to second base. And the second baseman's Al Weiss. He's a 232. So he has to clear a 1 and a 2 on the 20, and he does. He takes care of that. So we're going to add up the numbers here, and that's going to be 10. And he's going to play a clean ground ball to second base. Al Weiss picks it up, fires to first, and that'll do it here in the 12th inning. It's a 1-2-3 inning, and that'll take care of that. We'll go to the 13th. And 13th inning we go. And now we're going to figure out how we're going to do this now. Do I write the names down? Do 13. I'm trying to think about this right now. No, because we're going to use pitch hitters and everything else, so we'll just go with it in the at-bat box and stuff like that. Okay, so that takes care of that. 13th we go, and the batter will be Joe Cunningham. He is 2 for 5 in the game, Joe. And let's get the batter up there. Okay, we're in the top of the 13th. We're tied at 2 between the 1964 Chicago White Sox and the 1996 Florida Marlins. Joe Cunningham looks at Rob Yen, and here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-7 from the right side, lifted to right. And calling for it is Gary Sheffield, and he makes the catch, 1 down. So 1 away. Al Weiss will step in. Weiss is 1 for 5. Rounded out his last time up. Switch hitter, batting from the left side. And pitch. And he delivers a 1-8 at him from the right side. That's ground ball to the left side, picked up by Abbott. Goes to first, and there's 2 down. I have a feeling this one's going to be a long one. This might be 2 games in 1. Here comes Jerry McNerney. McNerney in this game is 0 for 4. 2 outs here in the 13th. Foul tip and out of play. And out of count, subject to change. And it does. And it's a 1-4. 1-4 from the right side. He draws a walk. That's a 2-out walk. So, let me see. Walk. And that's hit 1, 2, 3. 1 more. And Rob Young. And then will be do you call it? I lost my train of thought. His endurance will be running out on the next hit or walk. So we got 2 away, and the pitcher, Hoyt Wilhelm. Do I make this move or? And looks like we're gonna go look for pinch hitter. And let's see who it might be. Definitely a left-handed bat. So lefties, we got Gene Stevenson, Pete Ward, J.C. Martin, and Tom McCraw rather. And I'm gonna go with Pete Ward. Pete Ward is going to bat. Wait a minute. Yeah, Pete Ward is going to bat for Hoyt Wilhelm. So we're gonna have a pinch hitter here. So we will write. And we're gonna write number 9, pinch hitter. His name is Ward. And let's see what Pete did in 1964. He hit 23 homers, 94 RBIs. And he batted, having a tough time, 282. 282. So we have a pinch hitter coming up against Rob Yen. I got my right glasses on. No. Let me get my right glasses. Here we go. Ah, better. Okay, Pete Ward is getting the batter's box, a left-handed batter. Runner on first. Pete has a strong 2 column. That's what Chicago White Sox are looking for right now off Rob Yen. And if it lands on Rob Yen's card, he wants to hit the 6 column, which is vulnerable for Rob Yen. Here comes the pitch. And Pete, 4-11 from the left side, and that's strongly hit to second base. Picked up by Veras. He throws to first, and that'll end it on a 4-3. Inning over. So that'll take care of inning 13. And I guess you gotta put 13 in the runner's box. No runs. No hits. 1 man left on. Alright, so I'm going to make a double switch here. Do I? Pete Ward's a third baseman. I went for Buford. Can't do that. Alright, so that's it for Pete Ward. Got the top of the lineup going on, and we're going to need another relief pitcher. So that'll take care of the White Sox here in 13th. And let's see who's going to be coming in. Let's see. Let's see what we got. I'm going to go with the best ERA. Don Massey, a left-handed pitcher, will be coming in here. And Hoyt is done for the night. So Massey looks like again will be done also. Bottom of the 13th, we got to put the pitcher in, and his name is Massey. Left-hander. And the left-hander Don Massey in 19, what was it? No, it's Mosey. Don Mosey. 293, he's a left-hander, 293 in 1964. He went 3-1, and he had 7 saves. So, let's see, Mosey, I think it's Mosey, so the lefty's coming in, and we're gonna, who's leading off? Kurt Abbott here in 12, so, and here we go, so, looks like Nen is gonna be done also. Nobody out, so the Marlins are here in the bottom of the 13th, and Don Mosey, the left-hander, is going to be looking in, and Abbott batting from the right side. He's 0 for 4 in the game, and Mosey's pitch is a 2-4 from the left side, and that's going to be a called strike 3, and Abbott goes down. First strikeout, 1 away. And that's it for Rob Yen. He's done. And where are we? We're going to be looking for a pinch hitter, or a relief pitcher, rather. Again, did his job after the Marlins tied it. So we're looking for a pinch hitter for the Florida Marlins, and let's see who we got. We got a lefty out there, Edgar Renteria. All right, Alice Reyes. All right, Luis Castillo. And nope. We're going to bring up the Hall of Famer, Andre Dawson. Andre Dawson is going to grab the bat with 1 out. And he's going to be batting for the pitcher. And number 9, Dawson. And pinch hitter. Let's see. This is Dawson. Batted 279. In case you're wondering why he wasn't in the lineup, Dawson, I'll tell you why. Because I went off Baseball Reference, and he had 2 homers and 14 RBIs. He didn't start. He didn't start the game that K.BROWN pitched, and I go off Baseball Reference and I look at the '96 season. I find out when K.BROWN pitched his first game, which was opening day of '96, and Dawson wasn't in the lineup. So Don Mosey and Andre Dawson will go at it. Pinch hitter, Andre Dawson, batting from the right side. He has some work. Strong column is the number 3. He has some work in the number 1. But anyway, let's see. Oh, it's on his left side, so it's a lefty. So, Andre Dawson is kind of weak on the left side. I missed that. Okay, and that's another dice tragedy that hit the floor. And if it's not on the windowsill, which is not, so let me just check the drawer. See where it might be. Well, I might have to get another die. Yeah, I don't see it. So it's going to be a foul ball, and we're going to replay it. And that means the black dice are done. We need a new pair. Alright, so we go with that. Well, if it falls off the table and it goes near the windowsill, my desk is there. And on the back of this desk, there's a little opening, so it's underneath. And I'm not gonna dig this dice out now. So, all right, so it's a foul ball. And we're gonna have another re-roll. And here comes the pitch by Matic. And that's a foul tip. And that's gonna be a 1-6 from the left side. And that's a swing and a miss. And Dawson strikes out. So that's a second strikeout from Matic. And 2 down, top of the order now we go. And here comes Veras, Equivalio Veras, and he is 1 for 5, 2 outs here in the 13th. My hands are cooperating at this moment. And here comes the pitch. And that's a 2-5 from the left side, and that's a split chance, 1-18 single. That's a 13, and that's a 2-out base hit for Veras. Second hit of the game for him. 2 outs. Let's see. He has a -1 hold, 2, 3. So that's a 12 right off the bat. The catch is nothing, and 2 outs with Devon White up, batting from the left side. He has a strong card from the left side. Got to get him to score in position to get the game. So let's roll for the 3 through 8. 9, 10, and 12. He gets caught stealing. 3 through 8, he gets the jump. See what he gets, and he's gonna get the jump. So it is -3 is, I said 3, right? So it's a 1 to 12, he's safe. 13 to 20, he's out. Let's see the throw by McInerney. And it's a 3, and he's in there safely. Now we got a throwing error, which is a 17. It looks like Veras is going to go to third, and he does. So he's on third with a stolen base and an E2. And 2 down, and Devon White batting from the right side with 2 outs. White is 1 for 5 in the game. And here comes the pitch by Matic from the left side. And that's going to be a 5-10 righty, 5-10. And that's a ballpark base hit. I mean, ballpark. And what do we have on the ballparks tonight? 9. And that's a 13, and he lines it out to second base. And we will go to the 14th. Marlins threatened here, but no cigar. And that'll take care of that. I think we need a new pitcher. Take care of that in a minute. Massey's there. We need another relief pitcher. What that's gonna be. All right, let's give it a go here. That is done. Okay, so what do we got coming up? Switch, lefty, right. see, switch lefty right. David Weathers, Terry Matthews. I got a guy with no name. I think I said that in the first video. Against lefties, he's great. He's a throwing lefty, but he has no name and he's a scab. And there will be no scabs on this tabletop. Whoever he is, I'll find out later on what's his name. And all right, we're gonna go with Mark Hutton to finish off this game for the Marlins. Well, at least try to. He has a relief of 4, so he does long outings in relief. Sheffield, so to lead it off. All right, so let me pencil him in. Hutton. He's a right-hander. And where did he go? 3.67 ERA in 1996. He went 5-1, and he had no saves. All right, Mark Hutton, with his taking the mound. And we go to the 14th, and Tom Buford will lead it off here in the 14th. Buford is 0 for 5 with a walk. He fouls that ball into the ground. Mark Hutton looks in, gets the sign by McNerney. No, sorry, Charlie Johnson. And the pitch is a 5-5 from the left side, and that's going to be a called strike 3, and Don Buford walks away. Struck out, number 1. 1 down. Floyd Robinson will step in, left-handed batter. Struck out his last time up, and he is 2. He's 2 for 6 in the game. That's a foul tip. And the pitch. And he goes 1-6 from the right side. That's going to be a solid base hit into right field. So it's a 1-out single. And he's a 13. He's a +3 Hutton. So, oh shit. Nothing there. Damn it. 14th. All right, so that's a 1-out single for Floyd Robinson. Mike Hirschberger will stand in. 1 away. Mark Hutton on the mound. And here comes the pitch to Hirschberger. Oh, wait a minute. Floyd is not a base stealer per se, but he is going to get 3 for 16, -2. Mark that. +3. And Johnson's a -3, so that's a -5 +2, so it's a -2 from 13, 1 to 11 on a 5-6 jump. And I'm not going to do that. Hirschberger is a great hit and run guy. And we have 1 out. Thinking. I'm gonna make him swing away here. Nah, I'm gonna do the hit and run. I'm gonna do the hit and run here. Let's see if this could work. Okay, I'm gonna roll the 20 just in case of a wild pitch pass ball. And here comes the B, and he's being held. So that'll drop him down to an A. So let's see what happens here. Here comes the pitch, Mark Hunton. And he delivers. And that's going to be a 3. Excuse me, hit and run. Is on the 1, 2, 3 is on the hit and run chart. So it's an 8, and that's going to be a ground ball to second base. And Hirschberger is going to drive Robinson to second. And there are 2 men down. 2 men away now, here in the 14th. And Dave Nicholson is going to be the batter. Nick is one. He has a pair of walks hit by a pitch. He's 0 for 3 in this game. So let's see if he can do it. Mark Hunton looks in. Strong 1 column for Nicholson. Very strong. Oop, that's a foul tip. And here comes the pitch. And he gets his hot column, 1-8 from the right side. 1 to 7 is going to be a base hit. And that's a 20, so it's a ground ball to short. Picked up by Abbott. He goes to first base across the diamond. And that'll do it. All right, so we play to the 14th. We got 1 hit, a man left on. And we're going to the bottom of the 14th. We're deadlocked at 2-2. And this is 14, no hits. Yep, the scorecard is getting sloppy now. All right. That takes care of that. All right, Massey is going to come out for the White Sox here in the bottom of the 14th. Say what you want. Some tabletop gamers playing this game don't like the ghost runner on second base. Say what you want. I actually enjoy it, to be honest with you. It saves situations like this in Major League Baseball, going through all these innings. Now you're going to be switching plays, this and that, relief pitches, situational changes on everything. It just it was done right by Major League Baseball, and I kind of like it. We go to the bottom of the 14th. And here's a man that can end it very quickly. His name is Gary Sheffield. And we go to the bottom of the 14th. We are here in Florida, at Joe Robbie Stadium. You're watching the Saturday night at the ballpark. Under 200 series. It's the 96 Florida Marlins against the 1968 Chicago White Sox. Gary Sheffield will lead it off. He is 0 for 2 in the game. Walk, hit by a pitch, struck out, and fly ball to right field. If my freaking hands could hold the dice on a shake. Here comes the pitch by Massey. He's from the left side. And here comes the pitch by Massey, and that's a 1-5. Say it so long. The ball game's over. 1-5, way back there. This ball is gone. Goodbye. And Gary Sheffield has just hit a home run to end it. 3-2 in favor of the Marlins. Gary Sheffield. He got the 1-5, and there you go, 1-5. And the ball game has ended here in the 14th. Marlins winning it 3-2, and I'll give you the stats in just 1 second. All right. Well, that didn't take long, right? Pitcher's cards are coming out. Pitcher's hitting cards are coming out. Dawson. All right, Ron White. That's it. Relievers, starters. Let's see, Florida Hutton. Hutton's gonna be the winning pitcher. Oh damn, where are you? You're on the other side. Let's see, goes here. Yeah, right. So this is another telecast. This was game 10 out of this series. The under 2 ERA series. So Marlins will go into the winner's bracket. And we'll put the cards over here until the next time. Okay, so we played 14, and the Marlins hit a leadoff home run. What is it? Runs, hits, and errors. We'll do that in a minute. 3-2 win. 3-2. We'll add up the hits. And let's see, for Florida, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. Yeah, they had 2 homers, one in the 9th, the Marlins, to tie it, and one in the 14th to win it. Let's check out the Chicago White Sox. 1 run. That'll be runs, hits, and errors. All right, so it was 2-3. All right. I put that in the wrong spot, damn it. Come on, man. It's great to have white out in the STRAT-O-MATIC. All right. Only human. Okay, Chicago, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. 10 hits for the White Sox. And let's see, Marlins errors. I know they had a couple, or maybe one, maybe. Let's see. Errors. I guess they didn't have any. I don't see any. Just double checking again. And there were no Chicago errors. So they go 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. And check in. Oh, I'm sorry, Marlin errors. Damn it. And I know Chicago had a couple errors, so let's go. Let's see. Oh, they had 1 error. Yeah, the catcher, 1 error. Throwing error. Put Averis to third base. All right. 1 error. So there's your final. The White Sox, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. The Marlins, 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. Let's go to Brown. Kevin Brown, he went 9 innings. He gave up 8 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, gave up 2 runs. Both of them earned. for J.HORLEN. He went 9, 5 hits, 2 walks, 11 strikeouts, 2 runs, 2 earned. And let's get the Wilhelm. He came in the 10th. He went 3 innings. Did not give up a hit. He did not walk a batter, and he struck out 2. Not walk a batter, struck out 2. Did not give up any runs. Matic came in the 12th, 13th. No, he didn't come in the 12th. He came in the 13th. So he pitched 1 inning. He struck out 2, and he gave up 2 hits. He pitched 1 inning, gave up 2 hits. Gave up 2 hits. No walks. 2 strikeouts, I believe. 2 strikeouts. And he also gave up an earned run, the home run by Sheffield. That'll do it. Matic will take the loss. And swing to the other side. And then he came in the 10th. He went 1, 2, 3 innings. He went 4. He went 4 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 hit, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. 1 hit, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, no runs. And he pitched 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hutton came in, he went 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, 1 strikeout. 1 hit, 1 strikeout, 1 run, and no runs. So there you have it for the relief pitching. Then you went 4 innings, gave up 1 hit, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, no earned runs. Hutton went 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and I gotta erase that. Takes care of that. For the Chicago relievers, Wilhelm went 3 innings, no hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts, no earned runs. Matic gave up, pitched 1 inning, gave up 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, and he gave up the winning home run. And that's what ended tonight's game. Hutton was the winner. He gets the win, and that will take care of this broadcast. Next week we have a matchup between the 72 Cleveland Indians against the 72 Cincinnati Reds. Perry for the Cleveland Indians, Nolan for the Cincinnati Reds. And that's for next Saturday night at the ballpark. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this telecast Saturday night at the ballpark. We're at J.HORLEN Stadium. Final score, White Sox 2, Marlins 3.